Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, and today's video I'm going to be sharing with you my 3 summer Pandora bracelets. And then I thought, as an extra surprise, I received this package in the mail today, so I thought we would open it up together at the end of the video. So we're going to start with my oldest summer bracelet, and this one I've had for a few years now, and it's been kind of tweaked along the way. And as you can tell, this bracelet is just so wonderfully relaxed and it's very comfortable to wear. So I will give you a close-up of all these beautiful charms that I have on here. The safety chain that I have on this bracelet is the raindrop one, and this one I purchased as a memento for one of our trips to Vancouver, and I thought it was really suiting because it did nothing but pour rain that whole weekend. And then right here I've got the blue daisy. And this beautiful daisy came out about 2 summers ago, and to be honest, I struggle a little bit with designing it because it's such a specific color for me. So I did just add it to this bracelet, and I'm a little bit on the fence about that. And then this little pendant here is beautiful. So this one I know was included in the 50% off sale. And I did purchase 2 of these, and I think Pandora did a fantastic job with the oxidization. I like how at the bottom there it curves inward rather than all being straight. It's just such a beautiful pendant. And then I've got the pineapple, and I know there's a newer version with some CZs, but I actually prefer this one, and I really like the top of it and how they have it layered. And then these Muranos are stunning. So these ones I believe are called sea glass Muranos, and there was a lot of variation in these. Some of them had more green, more turquoise, more purple, some were even more white. And I'm fortunate enough to have 4 of them, and I'm really happy about that. And then I have the retired Dolphin, and I wanted this one on my wish list for so many years. It was pricey. I believe this charm was like $70-some in Canada. It's a heavy charm, and as you can see, it does flip, but it's beautiful just the way it wraps around the bracelet. And next up is the Seahorse. And look at that silver enamel at the front, and then the teal enamel at the back. And I think Pandora did a fantastic job designing this little Seahorse. And no matter which way you look at this Seahorse, he is beautifully detailed. I just love that use of silver with the enamel on him, and they did a great job. So the clips I have on here, I believe these were called Cosmic Stars, and this one is in purple. So you have those beautiful raised dots with the oxidization, and then the CZs mixed in. And I use these ones just to bring out the purple in these Muranos. So here is another one of the Muranos. So as you can see, this one's got a little bit more of the purple and the darker colors. Now this Openworks here, I believe, was called Ocean Life, and I think it was in the 50% off sale again this year. Look at this side detail, like that beautiful shade of CZs. It's just gorgeous. Just a beautiful charm. And I love fish. I love sea life. I just adore it all. So this one here was a must-have for me, and I think the colors work really well with the Muranos too. And then because I have the Seahorse dangle, I really wanted to get this parrot dangle as well. And I just find him so adorable. The way he's kind of looking back over his shoulder. And I think they did a great job designing his little face, and the colors they used are just perfect. So on one side, you've got the tail different than the wing, and it's matching on this side as well. Interestingly though, Pandora chose to use clear CZs versus the darker teal that they did with the Seahorse, but I think they're a good pair, those two. And then just to bring out a little bit more of that teal color, I have one of these, I want to call them Shimmering Droplets, but I could be wrong. So Pandora did a number of pave charms, and this one just has a little bit bigger, and it seems to be cut a little bit different. So it just has that little extra sparkle. And now I've got my 3rd Murano. This one here is a little bit different again. Beautiful. And then my clip And then I have a Disney charm on here. So this is Ariel. But what got me so hard about this charm is I love the texture of it. Like, look at the scales. I think that is so cool. It also has like an ombre effect, so it's lighter at the top than the bottom. And then the back of the charm says part of your world, which is, you know, I can like take it or leave it. It's sweet. I know it's a saying from the movie, but yeah. So next to the Disney mermaid, I have Pandora's original mermaid. And this is how she looks. And as you can see, it's kind of like the dolphin. And there's her flowing hair. And she's got wrapped around the bracelet. So there is her tail, and her hair is kind of flowing over her tail. In her hair, you can see she's got little sea stars there. And there's the hallmark, and it's just a really pretty, beautiful, different charm. Actually, I don't know if I would describe this one as pretty, but it's different and I really like it. And it kind of looks like she's holding a pearl. And this one here is my fourth Murano. This one has a little bit more white and it's a little more speckled, whereas some of the others are more streaky. And this is probably my least favorite out of the four, which is why I placed it at the end of the bracelet. And then I have the music. So to me, summertime is all about sun and music and fun. And with my husband especially, wherever we go, if we're having a good time, there's music playing in the background. And here is another beautiful fish. And I love his lips and that use of CZ teal eyes. And then all that beautiful texture for his scales. And then even at the back here, you've got his free-flowing tail, and it's just a really well-designed charm. It's also a fairly chunky charm when you consider it's about the same size as these clips, and you can kind of compare it to the Murano. He is a chunky charm. And then at the very end, I have an old retired spacer. So this one here is just stunning, just that beautiful topaz glow to it. And I just love these spacers. I believe they were called the Kiss spacers. Just beautiful. So this is the first of my Pandora summer bracelets. This design I created quite some time ago, but it's been tweaked along the way. What really made a difference was getting a fourth Murano. I managed to pick one up pre-loved. The other three I did buy brand new when Pandora had them in stock. And my latest addition is this daisy at the end. It might be staying, I'm not sure. I'm a little bit on the fence about it. But I adore this bracelet, so this one is a keeper. Now my second summer bracelet is one that I created out of Pandora's ocean theme that they released last year online only. And I haven't changed it up too much since I originally shared it with you. But I'll just go over these gorgeous charms with you a little bit closer. So again, I've got the raindrop safety chain on here, and there is the hallmark. It's kind of tucked in with that oxidized raindrop there. And I really like this safety chain, so that's why I have two of them. And then I have the old retired duck. So his little bill goes right over the safety chain, so I don't have to worry about him getting too banged up. And he is super cute. He is an old Pandora charm. And look at the expression in his face, adorable. And there is his hallmark and his little feet. And here is the second of my sea star pendant. And then these Muranos, oh my goodness. Okay, I fell hard for these Muranos last summer. I actually purchased, I believe, 6 of them, and I kept my 4 favorite and returned 2 to my local store. And my local store is quite happy to see them because these were online purchases only. Just stunning, absolutely stunning Muranos. And I would have to say that these Muranos are in my top 5. One day I'll try to make a top 5 video of my Muranos, but this one is just so well done. Like Pandora just knocked it out with this Murano. Then I've got a duplicate of the Dolphin, and this guy was probably my pre-loved one, or maybe the other one was, but I just enjoy the first one so much. I got a second. And then again, a little bit of the Topaz Kiss Spacer. So this one has a match on the other side. And these Topaz Kiss Spacers are just a little bit lighter in tone because there is some variation in them. And this Kiss Spacer here is a little bit lighter in tone, and I did get a pair of them. So you can see the difference between the two. And there is variation in those because they are natural and they're just so beautiful. And then I have my locket, and right now my little fish petite is upside down. And I found it really cute that Pandora mimicked the ocean life fish in this charm, and they're almost the exact same size. So they probably use the same mold, I'm guessing. But I really like using these lockets on bracelets. I just find the extra little rattle sound. I just love that. So the clips are the star clips, and I just really like these on the bracelet. And then the two of these Muranos were my favorite Muranos out of the 6 that I got. So I put them in the center of the bracelet. Oh my goodness, I just love them so much. And then also in the center of my bracelet is my happy crab. And you can see why he's called Happy Crab, because he's happy. He's got a gold pearl. He's beautiful. This one I found pre-loved. I'm so happy to finally find it. Does have a little dent and mark there at the middle of his back, but I'm okay with that. And then at the bottom, you've got the Pandora Crown, which was interesting because they didn't put their crown on too many charms. And then we have the turtle. So the Murano glass in this turtle matches these Muranos perfectly. This was released at the same time, and I'm really happy with the turtle that I received. It does have a little variation in the glass, and it has a bit of teal as well as blue. I'm not sure if the camera is picking that up, but it's beautiful. And then I've got the retired sea star charm. I'm not sure what this one is called. But you've got that beautiful texture, and then those big CZs in the center. It all just ties in wonderfully. And then I do have a duplicate because, you know, if I love something enough, I'm gonna get duplicates. So here is the Seahorse again. And I just found it goes really well with all these colors. And this one here, I love this charm. So this charm gets some little bit of criticism. I'm not sure why. I find him really pleasant to look at. And he's the happy fish, I believe he was called. So he's one of Pandora's original fish. It's actually the second fish they released. The other one was more like a smooth profile. And I think they did a really good job with him. I really like him. And then here is another one of the fish, because like I said before, if I like it, I'll get a duplicate. And then I have the shell with the gold sea star, and I think Pandora did a really nice job designing those, and there is a chunky amount of gold on this charm. So this is my Pandora Ocean Life bracelet, and it uses, you know, the darker blue with teal. So while these bracelets are similar to me, they're different enough, and I really enjoy both of them, so I can't really pick a favorite between these. I'm probably more attached to this one just because I've been working on it for so long. But this bracelet here came together super fast. It just fell into place really fast, and I absolutely love it as well. So like I said, I can't really pick a favorite between these two. Similar but different. Now this last bracelet came together after a bit of a struggle. This one here I was struggling with for a few months, and I would kind of leave it alone, and then I'd pick it up and try to work at it again. And then finally one night it all just fell into place, and I absolutely love it. So this bracelet is a little bit unique for me in that it's got some different design touches and colors that I don't see that often. That really spicy orange. I absolutely love it. To me, orange is a very undervalued color. I think it goes with so many different designs and outfits. It matches everything. Orange is like one of those colors I think just always looks good. And the charms I have on here represent summer for me, so I'll share them up close with you. In my recent video, I shared my Disney pastel bracelet, and that's where the match to this clip is. And I love this clip. I just love all that texture on it. And yeah, I've got a duplicate. Like I said, if I love a charm, I'm gonna have duplicates. And somehow I inherited some of these charms. And then these Muranos are from the Captivating line that Pandora had for Muranos. This one here was a gift from a dear Pandora friend, and I love it. It's so nice to have Muranos in pairs. And of course, with summertime, you need to have sunglasses. And this is Pandora. I believe this is their only pair of sunglasses that they've created. They did put a little CZ in the bail and then some matching CZ at the ends of the sunglasses. The raised dots on the bail goes with the sunglass, and they kind of made it like a cat eye. But what I find super cute is the back. So here is the back of the sunglasses, and as you can see, they just totally nailed it, like down to the hinge. So I think they did a fantastic job with it. Now the clips on here are long retired ones. These are the cherry clips, and I can see it needs a bit of a polish. So you've got the red enamel cherries, and that's summertime to me. Growing up, my grandparents had 3 huge cherry trees in their backyard. They had a variety of fruit trees in their backyard. And we ate cherries until we were sick of eating cherries, but man, do I miss those days now. And now we're gonna come to the center of the bracelet. And I managed to find this charm pre-loved, and it is solid 14 karat gold, just absolutely stunning Seahorse. And he has such wonderful detail to his design, just really well done. And then for my centerpiece of the bracelet, I'll first talk about these 2 charms here. I wanna say these were called Red Hot Love. So you can see how there's different shades of the heart enamel. Some are a brighter orange, some are more red. Beautiful. And then for the centerpiece, and yes, I do know that the CZs are different colors, and I'm okay with that. I have a pair of flip-flops because you need them as a pair, right? Who just has one flip-flop? So yeah, it's a duplicate, but this one was a purposeful duplicate. And I'm really, really loving how it looks in the center of this bracelet when I wear this, and to have these 3 dangles in the middle, and well, 4 dangles, I guess, but it's just super fun. And I like how it kind of stays together. It's just really fun. I really like it. So to offset my gold Seahorse, I've got the gold anchor because yeah, it's all about summer as well. And here is another look of the center of this bracelet. It's just so fun, and it just came together. I don't know why I was struggling so hard with it, but yeah, this one here I think is going to be a permanent design. Then on the other side of another cherry clip, I have another pre-loved charm. I was really happy to get this one. It's the Lighthouse. And I saw this charm on the Pandora lady. She showcased it really well, and so well I put it on my wish list, and I was pretty lucky that one came up pretty quickly on Poshmark, and I went ahead and purchased. And then I have a second of the Muranos, and then I've got my strawberry. So PR Girl, PRGRL, had a giveaway on her channel, and I was lucky enough and blown away that I won. So this was the January 20th charm. It was the strawberry, and it made its way onto this summer bracelet design. And this little castle I previously shared with you. So this one, remember, it was totally stripped of all oxidization and it looked powder. and I reoxidized it using the egg method. I shared it in one of my hits and misses videos with you. So this is where this charm ended up, and to me, I'm going away from the fairy tale design of it to more of the beach design. So having kids and going to the beach, living on lakes, I have made my share of sand castles. So that is why this charm is on this bracelet. And because this charm is one of the older ones and it has threads on it, I didn't want it constantly to get stuck at the end of this bracelet. So I just threw in a spacer, the row of hearts spacer, to kind of cover up the threads and keep this little guy loose and moving. So this is my third summer bracelet, and I think this one is going to be a permanent design as well. I just love the colors in it, and I love how it's a little bit different than the blue and the teal. And it's really fun, especially the pair of flip-flops in the front. I just love that. And now this is a quick overview of my 3 summer bracelets. These ones are going to be permanent designs like I've mentioned. And so now we're going to move on and let's open up this package here. So I have a feeling I know exactly what is in this package, and because I haven't ordered too much online lately, I've been trying to behave myself. And I find some Poshmark sellers, they go above and beyond in how they package things. How adorable is this? Just super sweet. Okay. And here it is. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I got an oxidized Pandora necklace. I don't own a Pandora's Moments necklace in like the regular silver. I've always been a little bit tempted. But then this one here became listed on Poshmark, and when I saw that it was the oxidized one, I was like, oh, that is different. I think I need to have this one in my collection. So I'm just wondering right now whether or not I have to re-oxidize it, but it actually looks fairly good. I'm really impressed. And one thing I'm a little bit puzzled about is why they put clip stations on this necklace and why so far up on the necklace. If you know, please leave me a comment below because I would love to find out. But this one here is going to be definitely a little bit smaller. I believe it was 16 inches. So I didn't want a long necklace, especially when it's so thick like this. And I also didn't want a choker anymore. I'm kind of past the chokers. So this one here, I really like how it's gonna fall with the neckline. And yeah, I'm super excited to have this one in my collection now. I hope that you enjoyed watching my summer bracelet design video. And if you did, please give me a big thumbs up. I would really appreciate that. And thanks again for watching, everybody. I hope that you're all doing well. Take care. Bye-bye.